Hey, I'm going to show you how to remove a popcorn ceiling and then retexture it. It looks like this right now. And there's a couple good solid cracks. First I taped it all off and put up a bunch of plastic to make sure I don't make a huge mess. This is my mom's house, so extra tape and plastic. So once you got your room kind of set up like Dexter's Kill Room, then you're going to take a spray bottle, fill it with warm water, and just spray the ceiling. It's as fun as it looks. Then you use this popcorn ceiling scraper to scrape the popcorn ceiling. Neat! Oh yeah, wear a mask. What was that? Oh, you don't want to scrape the ceiling anymore? Well, you should have gone to college. So I got most of it off with the big scraper, and now I'm going to take this little guy and go around the edge. And then kind of clear it out as you go. Let's take a break. So if you look up here, you'll see that there are some hairline cracks in the ceiling. So what I'm going to do is take some of this fiberglass tape and embed it in a little bit of joint compound. Okay, so here is a piece of fiberglass tape. Here is a mud pan with a knife that's way too big for this job, but I left my smaller knife at home. Spread just a real thin layer over the crack and then lay the tape in that real thin layer. Take your tape, lay it inside that joint compound. Take your knife again with just a little more mud on it, and smooth it out. And I'm going to repeat that for all the little cracks around here. Hey, it's tomorrow. I went home and went to sleep and came back. I know I'm wearing the same thing as I wore yesterday, but that's because I'm gross. Let's move on. So what I'm going to do right now is take this little sander and hit any high spots that I left with that joint compound to take them down, smooth them out. What's that? You don't want to sand the ceiling anymore? Oh, well, you should have thought of that when you were playing grab ass with Trisha in the back of your SAT prep class. Take your mud and your knife, and you're going to start at a shallow angle and just kind of drag it across. Put moderate pressure on the ceiling. Let it be imperfect up there. You're really not worried about it at this point. You just want to get a coat of mud up there. And then once you got, say, 2 or 3 square feet up there, then you could take your knife, clean it off like this, and then just drag it over like that from one side to the other and smooth it out. And that's it. So we're about halfway done. You kind of see where I'm going with this. This is the textured side, and then here is the old plaster side. Okay, all the texture is up there and done. So I'm gonna call it a day and then come back tomorrow morning and do a light sanding and paint it. Hey, this is my mom. She told me that she just wants me to finish working on the ceiling and get the hell out of her house. And I ate all her cantaloupe. I'm going to do a light sanding all over the ceiling, knock down any high spots, and smooth in any gouges that are left from the knife. And then I will be ready for primer and paint. Why are you looking at me like that? Do I have something on my face? I'll show you what the ceiling looks like all sanded up. It's real smooth now in the field, and then those pockets are still there, but kind of smoothed in a little bit. And no harsh edges anywhere. And looks pretty sharp, ready for paint. What do you think of the ceiling, Grandma?
Would you believe he had a beautiful set of hair?